Hey guys, it's Flare Studios back again with another review. Today we'll be reviewing the Lego Bionicle Levak. It's ages to 7 and up, and it contains 28 pieces. As you can see, there's the crown right there. On the back of the box, it shows all the other Bionicle, including Galak-Va, Korak-Va, Levak-Va, Power-Va, Tonic-Va, and Nuvak-Va. If you combine these three, you can, if you have all these three, you can combine them to make this model, or if you have these three, you can combine them to make this model. It was pretty interesting of Lego to find a way to build a combi model out of just all these limited parts. Like, they used the Tohunga feet, but they kind of like stacked them up, and the back flaps used for holding the Krana. And on the bottom it just says Lego Just Imagine. And yeah, there's the box. It's fairly small. I believe Levak came with, I think it's the color of Krana, so you're guaranteed a color of Krana, but you're not guaranteed the type. Or you're guaranteed the type of Krana, but not the color. But I think it's type you're not guaranteed. So yeah, you'd have one of these 8 Krana, but you'd have the specific color. And for Levak-Va, at least, I got a gray Krana. I'm not sure what all the names of the Krana are. This one. And all you do is set it in this little back flap piece, and it'll just sit there. The main action feature for these is more of like a catapult feature. So what you do is you bring the head down. It has a ball joint in it, so you can rotate it. And you can bring it down because of a hinge. You bring the head down. You can use the feet as... Oh, whoops. Sometimes the Krana will fall out, which is a tough thing. You use the feet to hold it down, and then one of the arms controls the function, and all you do is fling it forward. Each of the respective Bionicle have different weapons, and Levak-Va has these little katanas, which are kind of cool because he can use them to cut through the forests. But Galak-Va had like a hook, like a pirate hook. Korak-Va had little climbing claws. Power-Va had a hammer. Tonic-Va had a fire staff, and Nuvak-Va had digging claws. So yeah, they were similar to each element they kind of are related to, or at least you would relate their colors to. And also a few of the other Bionicle would have, longer necks, so you would have a bit more articulation to move its head around, which would make it a bit more interesting. I believe it was Korak-Va and Galak-Va. But yeah, the only downside I'd say to these is since the back flaps are so loose and there's not really anything holding the Krana in place, it has trouble holding unless you have it flat like this. Oops. And if you're gonna try and launch it, oh, that didn't even work. You need to bring the head down really far. But other than that, when they stand up, it's it's pretty loose, so you have to make sure it's stabilized or it'll fall off. But overall, I found these sets really cool. They use the old Tohunga feet, but they look really cool, and they're a bit more expressive than the Mictoran or the Tohunga, because the Mictoran or the Tohunga would just, their masks would differ, but these ones, they don't just have the masks, they have the head articulation, which can really give them different looks. Like this could be mad or curious. But not just that, the fact that all their head crests were a bit different, and their respective chrono were different. And they also have the place to hold the chrono. The Tohunga didn't really have much other than the discs, so I guess that would be kind of similar, but yeah, they have a lot of expression to them. Overall, I thought these sets were really good. For their time. And that's probably pretty much my opinion on the Borafa. This is Flare Studios, and I'll see you later.